What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's the boy Shingy as usual. You already know what it is. I'm so excited to be making this video because it's a long anticipated video. I get a lot of questions about this, the topic on how to take better portraits. I'm gonna really specify it to women because I usually work with women and I find that women are the most challenging, beautiful creatures, beautiful human beings to ever photograph because you have to be really specific. But I'm gonna share with you guys some of my tips on how I take better portraits. So, tip number one, a lot of people use waist level finders for most of these cameras, whether it be with an RB67 or the 645, and with medium format with any camera so with medium format or any waist level finder camera, you have to avoid using the waist level. Hold on one second, guys. I'm gonna get to the reason why I'm talking about this. But the thing is, when photographing women, you want to make sure you don't capture them from the bottom. Women don't feel comfortable when you're shooting from the bottom, and they also don't look flattering from the bottom up, looking down at you. That's why you notice a lot of photographs, they're usually dead on, eye level. And it's very important that you actually tell your model chin down to fill up the shadows in the cheekbones. That's where you get all the perfect cheekbones. And usually with women, when you're photographing them and they notice that you're shooting from the bottom, they get very insecure. Like, it's really crazy because they don't want to show the double chin. Women are really specific. They don't want to show that double chin. You know, it's not really flattering and they're aware of that. That's why you always say, okay, if you notice, a lot of girls will be like, yeah, let's take a selfie from the top. Notice, it's always like this. It's always like this. Oh, let's take this. Oh, it's never like, oh, let's take a selfie. Guys, we don't care about that. You know what I mean? But women care. And it's also not flattering. Like I said, it's really not flattering to take pictures of women from the bottom. So if you're gonna take it from the bottom, make sure she's at the same level, or just find a way to finesse it. Most portraits, I'm not saying this is with every portrait you should take. Most portraits, guys, you wanna make sure it's eye level, or you wanna make sure you tell her, hey, can you put your chin down a little bit? You know what I mean? So she could do this or do that. Makes all the difference, guys. Trust me, it makes all the difference. It makes you have really nice shadows, and it makes the face pop, and it gets that engagement with the eyes as well, which are all huge keys. Which takes me to tip number two, aim for the eye. This is the most common tip. Aim for the eye, shoot the eyes. That's where all the engagement is. When you talk to somebody, you first look at their eyes. You don't look down at them, you don't look at the chin. So aim for the eye. That's the biggest rule. And usually when you shoot the eye, everything else is in focus. Once you shoot the chin or anything else, things tend to be out of focus. Sometimes you miss sometimes because I don't know what it is about cameras. I think they know to be like, this is the eye, which makes everything else look proper. Which takes me again to tip number three. I'm really passionate about this one. I'm really passionate. I cannot stress how passionate I am. Like, this one pisses me off, okay? Like, this is the biggest tip of all. Oh shit, fuck, what is it? Oh man, I can't believe I forgot it. This is the biggest tip of all. Aperture, guys. Make sure you pick your aperture correctly. Avoid shooting wide open. Like, oh my god, like, I cannot stress this enough. Avoid it. Just avoid it. I'm really passionate about this. Like, I'm extremely passionate about people that just believe that if you shoot wide open and you have shallow depth of field and you're blurring out the back, that's a portrait. No, it's not. Take time, guys. Take time to focus on other things like the background, and focus on the scenery, focus on the makeup, and focus on all those things. When you shoot wide open at f1.8 on a really good lens, you're softening everything up on her face. Like, you might shoot the eye might be in focus, but you want to capture the whole face. What aperture do I usually use? I usually keep everything in focus, if you really notice. If I'm shooting with my regular lens, the 20-40-70, I won't shoot at f2.8 because I want to avoid getting too shallow of a depth of field. It really makes you focus on what's important, and that's the scene, the model, and everything else. So I'll probably shoot at f4. I'll shoot at f3.8. Sometimes I even go up to f5.6, right? Because you want to capture everything, every detail in all your shoots. And when you're going to retouch those pictures, guys, oh my god, you get so much detail, which will allow you to, you know, show your retouching skills and clean up the skin a bit more and all that kind of stuff, right? Bokeh is not photography. I get really passionate about it. I'm gonna do a whole video on it and I'm gonna explain why, and I'm gonna show you guys examples of amazing pictures like that are shot in studio and they're not even at freaking f3.8 or f1.8, right? So once you start focusing on the scene and focusing on the makeup and focusing on all those things, your portrait game will go up 100%. And another thing, this is tip number 4. This, a lot of people could agree or to disagree. For film shooters, you want to make sure you pick the right correct film stock, right? This is very minor. I don't know. Well, to me, it's big. It's a huge deal. For example, you shouldn't shoot Ectar 100 when you're shooting light people. Like, I'm sorry for lack of a more blunt way, white people. You don't want to shoot white people with Ectar 100 because it picks up a lot of reds. Because when people get red, you see all those skin tones, but you can use Ectar 100 shooting black people. Before I continue, guys, please take a second to subscribe to the channel. I'm going to indicate it with some text where to click. There's going to be a little square. Just hover your mouse over it and click on that little button. It should subscribe directly. It's not gonna mess with the video, so we're just gonna continue on. With that being said, thank you guys again for everybody subscribing. So click on that button and we're gonna be A1 okay. Thank you for your support. Perfectly fine, right? So it's really important for you to know what film stock to pick and what to use it for, and also to, like, it's just really important to pick the correct film stock. If you want to avoid greens, you don't want to pick Fuji Pro 400H. For street photography, I use Fuji Pro 400H because it's really good at rendering greens, but you get the point. But bonus tip now, do mood boards. I have a mood board for every shoot. It's really important to do a mood board, guys. It's not a form of copying, it's just a form of narrowing down and also presenting a professional level of information for your team that you're going to be working with. You show your makeup artist, okay, examples of the kind of makeup I would like for this project, and then you get similar makeup ideas. So when she comes to your shoot, she knows exactly what to do. And when you're on set, you don't waste 50 minutes taking a million pictures. I only take, if I show you guys, I only take 1 roll of film on all my shoots. Like the last shoot I did, I actually shot 3 rolls of film. That's the max I've ever shot in my life. I usually shoot max 2 rolls, like max. But usually I know what I'm doing and my shoots don't last long. Clients come to me, they know I'm very quick. I don't waste time. Boom, boom, boom. We're shooting, we're ready because we have a mood board. We know what we're going for. And even if we're gonna stray from the idea, we're not straying too far. We know exactly what's there and all that kind of stuff. It means you're an organized portrait photographer. This goes for fashion and portraits as well. I'm really passionate about this. Like, I really want to show you guys and teach you guys all the little things that I'm gonna learn in my whole journey of shooting film and shooting just as a photographer. I don't want this channel to only be a film channel. I want this channel to be everything, really. Everything photography. Everything photography is what you're gonna capture on this channel. So I hope this really helped. If it did, please drop a comment and a like in this video. If you got any tips, put them down below. And everybody watching this video, go check out those comments down below and all those tips. But again, I really hope this helped. Other than that, Shop by Shingy, thank you guys for watching. Follow me on Instagram at Shop by Shingy and follow the website at shopbyshingy.com. That's where you're gonna find all the portraits that I've taken. And also follow the brand. I'm gonna be selling some really affordable merch for film photographers, like a shirt saying 35mm, or some really cool graphic design shirts for film photography at this present moment. Other than that, also follow We Photo Gods on Instagram. I'm very animated. Why am I so animated? So We Photo Gods, I'll repost you. If I like the content, I'll repost. I'm so excited for this channel, guys. I hope you guys love this video and I really hope it helped. Yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys.